Hi all. Today in this session, we will check how we can use if condition activity in Azure Data Factory. So let's see some scenario first, how where we will be using the if condition activity. Let's check one scenario. Here, suppose in a pipeline we have passed a parameter, and based on the parameter that is passed, if the parameter value is yes, if the parameter value is sales, then it will do one activity. If the parameter value is not equal to sales, then it will trigger another activity. So based on the parameter that is being passed to the pipeline, it will do that if condition, and based on the condition, whichever condition is getting satisfied, accordingly that particular activity will be triggered. Like here, if the parameter value is sales, then it will trigger the activity one. And if the parameter value is not equal to sales, then it will trigger the activity two. So let's see how we can implement such type of scenario. Let's go to Azure Data Factory. Let's create a pipeline, new pipeline by clicking on this new pipeline. Let's provide appropriate name, if condition. If condition. So now let's search for if condition in this activity section. So you will get that if condition under iteration and conditional part. Instead of that, you can also search it here under iteration and conditions. You will see if condition. Let's drag it to the designer. Let me zoom out a bit. Yeah. So here we can provide the appropriate name. Check. I'll provide appropriate name. And then I will go to activity. Before going to activity, first of all, I need to create parameter for this pipeline, because this if condition will be working based on the parameter that is being passed to the pipeline. So for that, I will just click on, I have selected this particular activity. I will click outside of this, so that I have selected the pipeline, and here you will see the parameter option is there. So let me click on new param. Let me select a default value as something like ABC. And now let me go to if condition. And under this, I need to provide the expression. You can see here, based on the expression, whatever the output is being derived, whether if that condition is, if whatever the expression that we are writing, if it is true, then it will trigger one activity. If that expression returns a false statement, then it will trigger another activity. So let's first create an expression. So for that, I will click on this box, and you can see there is one add dynamic content here. Let me click on this add dynamic content. So what I need to do, what is my condition? If the parameter value is sales, then it will go to activity one. So my condition is it will check for sales. So how can I do that? It will check for, it is checking for equal to operator. So under this function, I can search for equal. Yeah. So my logical function came here. You can see the equals is available here, and you can see what is the syntax that is being followed. So here it says that equals dot whatever the parameter you are passing, it accepts two parameter. One is the parameter one and other is the parameter two, that is foo. So let me select on this particular equals so that it comes here. Let me go into this parenthesis and let me go to the parameter. Here I need to select this parameter, and then I will click on, after parameter I can put a comma, then under single quote I will use sales. So which means if the value that is passed in the parameter is sales, then only it is checking. If it is equals to sales, then this true activity will be triggered. If it is not equal to this, the false activity will be triggered. So now we have set the condition. So based on the condition, if it is true, then what activity need to be done? So let's create an activity for the true condition. For that, I will click on this pencil mark, click on that. Another window will come for true activity. I need to search for the activity that I need to do. I need to create activity one. So instead of that, I'll use a basic thing, set variable I will be using. Set variable, which will just define a variable here. I will be providing an appropriate name for this true condition. And let me go to the settings. I will select a pipeline variable. I will create a pipeline variable. True flow. Let me provide a name as true flow. And let me provide a variable. Condition is true. And let me similarly, we have selected the true activity. Similarly, let's do the false activity. So for here, I will go and select this false, click on this pencil mark. Again, I will be doing the activity two. Here, the activity two will be again the set variable for me. Let's drag it here to this false activity. False activity. Let's see what was the name provided there. True condition. So I will be making this as false condition. Let's go to the setting. Let's create a pipeline variable. Let me select it as false variable. Let's make it uniform. What was the name provided there? Let's provide the similar name. Here we have provided false true flow and false flow. Okay, let me make it as false variable only. We are in false flow. So now my pipeline is ready. Let me click on validate to see if there is an error or not. So there is no error. Let me click on debug run. Here I will be passing the parameters. So default value is ABC. Let's keep ABC only and let's run. So now you can see condition check has executed. Now it has gone to the false condition because it has gone to the false condition and it has provided the variable. It has assigned that pipeline variable, false variable to we are in false flow. Now let me re-trigger it once again with the parameter as says. Now it has gone to the true condition. You can see here we have gone to the true activity. And if we go to the output, condition is true under true flow. So this is how we can use if condition activity. So in this session, we checked how we can go to different activity based on some condition. So if condition is similar to the it is similar to if condition in other programming languages. So if the condition is true, it will trigger one activity, and if it is false, it will go to the other activity. I hope this session is helpful and it stays informative. Please like and share the video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.